Ah, yeah.
What is poppin', YouTube? Welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. I probably look crazy right now. Don't mind me. We've been grocery shopping, doing grown people stuff. You already know. Today we're going to be making a seafood boil. I'm going to be making a seafood boil for me and Ashley. We're going to have our own 2 bags. And really, y'all finna just see how I make a seafood boil. It's going to have... I'll tell you what it has later. Don't mind what I look like, please. Because hunty. Anyways, I'm about to go change clothes and come back down and cook and show y'all what I do in my seafood boil. Actually, this is my first time. I've never cooked one before, but I know it's gonna be bomb because I watched so many videos. I did all the research I needed for it. I got all the materials that I needed. Okay, so this is the corn that I'm going to be using. These are the crab legs that I'm going to be using, and what they had already laying out looked way thinner and not tasty, and I just wanted to get this one because it's just me and Ashley. Then I got this raw extra large shrimp. It's easy to peel, and I like the ones that have the shell on it just because, but I need to wash these and make sure these are deveined. And then this is my hard-boiled eggs that are already boiling. This is my water for the potatoes and the corn and the shrimp. This is going to be my saucepan for my butter and everything. This is all my seasonings, and I'll go in detail. I just want to make sure I show you guys before I get started. And then I already cut up all my lemons, and I made sure that they were really small. This is going to go into the potatoes and the corn water so that there's more flavor, and if they're smaller, you know, it's better. Whatever, I'm going to cut up this whole onion. I'm going to rinse off all these potatoes, and usually there's not this many in a boil, but I love potatoes, and this is going to be bomb. And then also this is my garlic, and...
Press it. And then it's ready to be chopped up. And then it'll look like these, and you can cut it.
Okay, so give me 1 second. I need to open this. So we have our boiling water already. I already did my hard-boiled eggs. Those don't need to go in there right now. So we're gonna add sardines, crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil in a bag. This is just seasonings and everything. It keeps the water flavored. Just pop it in the water. Then we are going to add chicken broth. I don't do as much measurements as probably I should, but I'm just gonna put about how much I think should go in there. I think that's good. There's a little bit of this is like halfway gone. Then I've had my butter sitting out. I'm gonna add 1 stick of butter. I hope it gets to see. Into this boiling water. And this is the onions, the lemons that are cut really thin, and the garlic. Huh?
I said, pet that shit. Put that
in there. Now we're gonna go crazy with the seasonings. This is with the corn and this is the old bit. No, we're gonna do that last. We're gonna save that for last. So we're gonna do garlic powder first. And we're gonna do brown paprika. Oh, some of these are brand new, so just give me a second. Paprika.
Don't be shy now.
We can't. It's a seafood boil. It's all about dying. I'm just kidding. Don't mind me. Spatula. We gotta mix it. Mix it. Mix it. Mix it. And And then this is gonna be so good. Put that in there. Now we need lemon pepper. Next, we need garlic salt. Not too much because I really don't like salt to get inside of my crab legs because it makes the flavor not taste fresh anymore. It really does. This is onion powder. Oh, I forgot to keep saying what seasonings I'm using.
No, you've been doing good.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Next. Oh, I already put that in there. Did I already put Kanye? No.
No.
I really probably need to be putting more than what I'm putting. Yes. Now, for the Old Bay seasoning for seafood. What is a seafood boil without this?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Now stir it all up. Let this simmer. Let this boil. This is the goods. This is everything you need it to boil. Just mix it. Mix it. Mix it. We're going to put the potatoes in because they take longer to cook. And like I said, you don't have to use this many, but I love the potatoes. They're so bomb. And they're small, so one bite. You already know. Ow. Just kidding. I need to stop just throwing it in there. Mix it, and I'm going to leave those in there for about 15 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes, and then I'm going to put the corn in there. And then after that, I'm going to put the crab in there. And then after I get the sauce making, I'm going to put the shrimp in there. I did it off camera, but I already put in the corn and the potatoes, and I said like 10 to 15 minutes, but it's really going to be like, it's really going to be like 20 minutes for that before I put in the crab legs or the shrimp. And right now I'm making my butter sauce, so I have 4 sticks of butter in here. And while that is simmering, I'm going to go ahead and add some cayenne pepper. Cayenne, I don't even know if I say it right. Just a little bit. Then we're going to add, no, we don't want no garlic salt. We're going to add a little bit of onion powder. We're going to add some paprika. And a little bit more. We're going to add a little bit of lemon pepper, a little bit. Then we're going to add Old Bay seasoning. Ooh. And mix it all up. I'm probably gonna need some more seasoning, but just gonna put the garlic in there. And it's not as orange as I want it to be, so I'm gonna put a little bit more seasoning in there, but I'm gonna do that off camera. You already seen what I use, and I'm gonna add 1 lemon into my butter mix. Now we finna check on my potatoes and my corn, see what consistency it's at. You see it's in here boiling, it's getting hot with all the onions and the seasonings. This is our corn. So we need to check our potatoes and see what consistency it's at. I have a toothpick, I'm gonna stick it in. No, you see how it went in?
Not even falling on.
Yeah, it didn't just slide in. It's supposed to just slide through, but it didn't. So now we have to leave it in there for about 10-12 minutes. I preheated the oven to 350 so that whenever we're done with our cooking our crabs and our shrimp and everything, we can put it all into the oven. But I will show you guys how to do that. This is our sauce. It has all of these seasonings in it, what I already showed you. I didn't put any of the garlic salt in it because I don't really want it to be a salty flavor. I just want it to be more spices and butter. So there's garlic in there, all these seasonings. I also put some hot sauce in there. Okay, so I just checked my potatoes and my corn again, and it probably needs about 5-6 more minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my crab in there because shrimp takes less time to cook. So this takes about 15 minutes, maybe 10. We're gonna leave it in for about 10. So I'm gonna just drop it in there with all the seasonings, with everything. I added a little bit more pepper cayenne pepper and paprika in here. And I'm gonna cover that and I'm gonna let that simmer and boil for 15 more minutes. And then I'm gonna add my shrimp. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have everything in here. Our shrimp is already turning pink. Just want you guys to see up close. I don't know if you can really see it well, but this is it. Our potatoes are falling apart, which is great. We have all this seasoning, all this flavor. We have shrimp in here. We have crab legs in here. We have corn. We have potatoes. This is gonna be bomb. And then this is our sauce still sitting here. Okay, so now we have our oven bags. I got these, the large ones that we're gonna use for our bags. Let's see how this works. It should come with a tie, but I guess not. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this bowl so I can see. Then I'm going to turn this off because we are done with that. Mix this. This is everything. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start putting. Just put everything into your bag so you can see it and you can divide it. Finished product of my seafood boil. If I can get it open. It was in the oven for about 10-12 minutes. Ooh, it's gonna be so bomb. So bomb. So bomb. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? Oh, that was probably not a good idea. Well, long story short, this is my first ever seafood boil. I'm only 19. You do not have to cook it like this. This is just how I learned from watching videos and looking things up. There's egg, there's potatoes, there's shrimp, there's crab legs, there's corn, onions, lemon. My voice is going out. And that's it.
And I can't wait to eat it. I can't wait to eat it.
Let's start.